Good afternoon and welcome. I'll now like to greet you with the traditional Haitian Creole phrase of "Sac passe." That's right. And for those of you who don't know, "Sac passe" means what's happening. And what's happening here is that we now have great news. So I'm personally excited about new nonstop service from Logan to Port-tau Prince Haiti. And that's because I was born in Haiti, and I arrived in the US when I was 5 years old, and I was educated here. And last year, for the first time in 40 years, my family went back to Haiti, and we had a fantastic trip. And it would have been fantastic to also have nonstop services I had to connect. So next year, when we're going back to Haiti, we're going to go ahead and take advantage of the nonstop service. So that's exciting news for me, personally, and I'd like to now introduce Mr. Ed Frenny, our Director of Aviation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jurish. And before I introduce our CEO, I just want to thank our partners from JetBlue who have built such a great program here at Logan Airport. We were just talking behind the stage here, and just not a few years ago, JetBlue started at Logan Airport with 1 gate and 3 flights a day. Now they're up to over 130 flights a day, incredible growth, and they've been great partners for us here at Logan Airport. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the CEO here for Massport, Tom Glynn.
Thank you, Ed, and also thanks to Juris. Juris joined the Massport senior staff. He's the director of our internal audit unit just about the same time I started. So he and I have had an adventure in learning about Massport and learning about the great team that's here. And we're really glad that he was able to kick things off, given his country of origin is Haiti. So I want to welcome everybody here today and say, as a reminder to the governor, this is Terminal E, but it's also called Volpe Terminal. And I read in the paper that you have a picture of Governor Volpe in your office. So I thought I should remind you that they're in the Volpe Terminal. And I also want to say that we had a great turnout today because of the great enthusiasm that's already been demonstrated for the announcement that JetBlue is making. We are expecting the Lieutenant Governor to arrive shortly, so we may give her a chance to say a few words. I also want to welcome some other important dignitaries who are not speaking. I want to start off with Kevin Weeks, who runs the Customs and Border Protection for Logan and for Boston. Major Christensen from the State Police, who is responsible for Troop F. Marie St. Fleur, who many of us know from her time in the legislature and her time working with Mayor Menino, and now her time running an important nonprofit organization. So we really appreciate her being here. And I should just mention, one of the people who helped organize this was Senator Linda Dorsina Fori. The legislature and the Senate's in session, and so she is probably not going to be able to actually physically get here, but we want to make sure we recognize the great work that she's done historically and the help that she provided in getting us together today. And I want to thank our musician, Gil France, who performed when we did a Haiti art exhibit a couple of years ago, and we invited him back today, and so we appreciate him being here and sharing his music, and he'll be back. We held him off a little bit because we didn't think you needed a musical accompaniment for the press conference that you were doing a few feet away. So I want to now introduce the governor. We are honored to have Governor Baker here today, only 5 weeks after his inauguration. But it is no surprise, given his commitment to expanding the economy and spreading the ladders of opportunity. As he said at the Chamber of Commerce last week, the addition of more international flights is how we continue to build our global brand and make Massachusetts and Boston special in the global economy. I should add that one of the people in Boston who is most familiar with Haiti, its challenges and its opportunities, is a fellow who worked for many years helping to provide health care in Haiti through Partners in Health. And his name is Steve Kadish, and he's the governor's closest advisor and his chief of staff. So we thank Steve for his help in making the success of Partners in Health and also helping to get the governor here today. So without further ado, let me turn it over to the Governor of the Commonwealth, Charlie Baker.
Thank you very much, Tom, and I'm going to be mercifully brief. I just wanted to say how important it is for Logan Airport, which serves in many cases as the gateway to the globe for the Commonwealth of Mass, to continue to grow and expand its footprint and its outreach around the world. And as I said at the Chamber meeting last week, one of the things that Tom and his team have done a fabulous job of over the course of the past few years is continuing to open up new direct flights and new routes for people to get to Boston and to travel from Boston to other places, important places around the globe. And the fact that we're here today to announce and support direct flight service to Port-au-Prince is terrific. By the way, I think we're also, JetBlue is also going to be going direct to Martha's Vineyard. Is that true? Well, that obviously deserves to be noted. But I really just want to say that for me, the growth of Logan's global footprint, the incredible expansion of JetBlue here in the Commonwealth. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when you were just a kiosk. Now you're a terminal. It's pretty cool to watch you grow up and to be here to celebrate the opportunity for the Commonwealth to add yet another travel partner to its growing network with Port-au-Prince. It's truly terrific, and I'm looking forward to being here many times to celebrate those types of opportunities. I must say, Tom, I didn't know this was the Volpe terminal. John Volpe, former governor, former transportation secretary for the United States, his portrait does hang in my office, in the governor's office, and it hangs there because my dad worked for John Volpe for many years when Volpe was Secretary of Transportation in Washington. And in fact, the Bible that I got sworn in as governor was the Bible that my father used when he got sworn in as Assistant Secretary to John Volpe. John Volpe has a very special place in our family's heart and our family's history, and I'm just thrilled to be here. Thank you.
So it is also an honor to introduce and welcome Mayor Walsh. He has been a great partner to Massport and Logan as we try to strengthen the economies of East Boston, South Boston, and Charlestown, where Massport has facilities. And perhaps more importantly, today's event comes about as a result of his suggestion. Last Friday afternoon, I was meeting with him, and I had a list of about 20 items that I was going over. And when I came to this item, he said to me, "When is the event?" And I said, "What event?" Obviously, his inspiration mobilized a lot of energy, and you can see the great turnout that we have here. And I appreciate the fact that, he made sure that we gave this the appropriate attention and celebratory environment that we try to do as these opportunities present themselves. But we were kind of nervous because of the snow. And when I said to him, "Well, do you think this is really going to work given, all the snowstorms?" He said, "I'm tired of talking about snow. Let's talk about something else." So thank you very much, Mayor Walsh, for giving us the idea. You see what a great turnout that you produced. And Friday to today wasn't that long, but I think we did Haiti proud, and thanks so much for your suggestion. So please come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Tom, and thank you for that introduction. I wanted to have today's event because the governor and myself are sick of talking about snow, and there's no snow in Haiti at all. But I want to thank you all, and it is a great turnout, and I'm very happy for that. I'm honored to be here with Governor Baker and Karen Polito. I will say I think Governor Baker and myself are tired of talking to each other. He called me yesterday, and he says, "I have some bad news for you." And I said, "Well, what is it?" He says, "You're getting a blizzard on Saturday and Sunday." I'm like, "Thanks, Gov." So hopefully someday we'll be able to talk about other things like today. I also want to welcome Consul General Marjorie Brunache. Thank you for being here today with us from Haiti. Terminal E is a very special place to a lot of us, not only because it's named after Governor Volpe, But as a son of Irish immigrants, I spent a lot of time in this terminal, visiting, seeing family members come through the doors, through customs, and sending people off. And my grandmother, grandfather from Ireland, they both passed away. They were both at this airport many, many times with us coming here visiting. And I know it means a lot for the immigrant community, this terminal in particular, because it's usually a sign of kind of rejoicing and seeing families get back together again when people come to this terminal. And it's a great place, it's a powerful place for reconnection, for memories, not just for me, but for a lot of people. And this scene is repeated every single day here at Terminal E. You know, I know the difference that this direct flight is going to make to Haiti, particularly in keeping families connected, strengthening the immigrant communities that enrich Boston, that makes our city stronger, and also working to help Haiti recover and build as a country. I want to thank JetBlue and congratulate JetBlue for the direct flight into Port-au-Prince this summer. And hopefully, if Marie St. Fleur has her way, I'll be on one of those flights, because when I went to Haiti, we had to fly from here to New York, from New York to Port-au-Prince. And when I had a chance, the reason why I wanted this event today is because I had a chance to visit Haiti. It's roughly almost 5 years ago. I landed on St. Patrick's Day in Haiti, and Marie St. Fleur had a St. Patrick's Day parade for all of us that went over to Haiti. And there's a special bond between Haiti and the United States, and in particular Haiti and Boston, because it's argued that it might be Miami, but we'll take credit for the largest Haitian population in the United States right here in Boston. And we also broke ground here in Massachusetts when Marie St. Fleur was elected to the House of Representatives. She was the first person of Haitian descent ever in the history of the United States of America to be elected to a General Assembly or to a state legislature. So I want to congratulate Marie St. Fleur. The impact of this flight is going to be felt in Dorchester, Mattapan, Hyde Park, and Roxbury, and throughout the city of Boston. It's also going to be felt in Quincy, Somerville, and Cambridge, where a lot of the Haitian community lives. A lot of the kids that are from Haitian descent go to school in our schools. Sometimes they'll go to Haiti for the summer, but more importantly, their grandparents come here for the summer to spend time with the families. It's a place of reconnection. So what's happening here today is very, very exciting. Port-au-Prince, the flight from Port-au-Prince to Boston will be the 43rd international destination served here in Logan Airport. And I believe that's an all-time record for what we truly do have an international airport. So I want to thank Massport and our partners. I want to thank Tom Glynn in particular. I want to thank, again, the governor and the state, because when he was running for governor, he talked about creating more economic opportunities and building the economy here in Massachusetts. And by adding international flights, direct flights to Boston, to this state, that's going to go a long way in what his mission is, what Lieutenant Governor Polito's mission is, what our mission is in the city of Boston. So I want to thank them. Since the earthquake in 2010, Haiti's gone through a very difficult time. After the earthquake happened, there were direct flights going from this airport directly to Port-au-Prince, bringing supplies and bringing equipment that was needed down in Haiti. I want to thank Massport again for their help there, and understanding that in 5 short years later, as Haiti continues to rebuild, this is a big step, not just for Logan Airport, not just for Boston, not just for Massachusetts. This is a tremendously big step for the country of Haiti in order of rebuilding what they need to do as a country. I would suggest to people here, at some point, go to the country. As I said, I'm going to end with this. I had a chance to go to Haiti 5 years ago. I had no idea what to expect. People told me when I went to bring antibiotics, bring hand sanitizer, bring aspirin, bring all this stuff. I went to Port-au-Prince. I was with Marie. We went around Port-au-Prince, went up to Cape Haitian. When I was leaving, I didn't use any of that, because I had chances to eat at restaurants that I didn't understand the seafood, some of the best seafood in the world. As I looked around the country, it was one of the most beautiful countries I've ever been in my life. And there was a lot of poverty and sadness there as well. And I left there with a mission of doing something to try and help the people of Haiti. And I try to do that as a state representative in helping them with building a hospital in Lebedi, not in Lebedi, in Mebele. And also by trying to continue building those ties. And this is a very important relationship for the city of Boston. So I just want to thank you all for being here today. I want to congratulate everyone. And once again, I want to thank the staff at Massport, and more importantly, the staff at JetBlue for making today possible.
So I'm going to ask the Lieutenant Governor to come up. You know, she has been a leader in focusing on the economic development of gateway cities under the governor's leadership. She's an expert on the economy of Central Mass, and she's been one of our leading advocates for the great success at Worcester Airport in the first year, thanks to our partnership with JetBlue, which Ed mentioned. We had 116,000 passengers who took advantage of the chance to fly from Worcester to Orlando and Fort Lauderdale. So that's a great success. She was there before it was fashionable, helping us at Chambers of Commerce breakfast, kind of talking about the great opportunity. So we really appreciate her leadership in that regard. So if she wouldn't mind just coming up and saying a few words, I would appreciate it.
Well, good afternoon. It truly is a pleasure to be here with all of you. And I just want to point out a couple of things. First of all, to our partners here at Massport, to Tom Glynn for showing great leadership, to our mayor, obviously to Governor Baker, but to our partners here in Haiti. And I did have the opportunity to serve with Marie St. Fleur in the legislature, and I know that this is a moment that is very special to you. And it's probably one that many times you hoped for, and now it's a reality. And it's a reality because we have great partners with people like you, Robin, at JetBlue, who recognize the value in this kind of commitment. And it doesn't come without a risk or a chance, but it comes with a lot of hope, it comes with a lot of commitment and a lot of heart. And I just want you to hear, and I think you can feel it here in Boston, that we have a lot of heart, we have a lot of strength, for sure, and we have a lot of commitment too. Certainly to making this relationship with Haiti a successful one, not only for the people and families that you'll serve, but truly be a successful partnership. And certainly, as I hail from Central Massachusetts, I do want to thank you very much for your commitment to the second largest city in New England, and a city that is certainly near and dear to my heart, but that we will work hard with you to make sure that those flights are full and that that relationship continues to be a success for you. So thank you for taking a little chance on Worcester, taking a little chance on Haiti and others, but let's just make it work. And I think that's what today represents, and we wish you continued success with expanding the international market here in Boston. And I will tell you, at some of the recent events that I've been to, that will certainly help the tourism around our Commonwealth, not just here in Boston. It's the regional effect that will have, the ripple effect that it will have, and we thank you very, very much. So let's enjoy this great afternoon and continue the celebration and the partnership that's so strong and evident here.
So, before I introduce Rob Land from JetBlue to kind of make the official announcement, I feel that we probably should ask Marie St. Fleur. Your name keeps coming up. Maybe you could stand up for a round of applause so everybody knows who you are. I was going to say, I don't understand why you invited Marty Walsh to go to Haiti and you never invited me, but then I remembered you did invite me, so I wasn't going to go near that. I decided that Marty was smarter than me. He took you up on it. So, as Lieutenant Governor said, as Ed said, JetBlue is a great partner. They are an innovator. They take chances. They take risks. They are the people who've done some things that maybe other people would have been a little bit more cautious about. Last week, Ed and I had dinner with the current CEO of JetBlue and the incoming CEO of JetBlue, and we heard about this announcement, which I said I mentioned to the mayor. And this is the kind of thing that JetBlue does. This is the kind of thing that they're famous for. So as an example of that, Rob Land flew in from New York to be here, to be part of this announcement. He's the Senior Vice President of Government Affairs. He's an Associate General Counsel, and he's one of the go-to guys at JetBlue. So we appreciate that Dave Barger and Robin Hayes made sure that we had somebody from their senior team here to make this official announcement. So if you want to come up and disclose the secret.
Thank you, Tom, Ed, Governor, Lieutenant Governor, Mayor. So the big news is, and Governor, I want to thank you for teeing this up. The big news is that we're announcing today service to Sacramento this summer, Martha's Vineyard, and Port-tau Prince. Both our current CEO, Dave Barger, whose last day in the office is actually like in 10 minutes. Today's his last day after 17 years. He's stepping down. And our current CEO, to be starting on Monday, Robin Hayes, both wanted to be here. They send their regards. Today is also JetBlue's board meeting. So they are conducting the board meeting with our board of directors. I saw all the balloons as I walked in, and I thought there must be something else going on besides JetBlue's birthday. Yesterday was JetBlue's 15th birthday. So, and Governor, like you and the connection to the Volpe building, at this terminal, as you know, you were here, it means a great deal to JetBlue, not because all of our international growth here in Boston is in this building, of course, but 11 years ago, we began what was then the largest launch ever for JetBlue. It was 3 or 4 flights. Right upstairs, that one gate was in this building, and never could we have dreamed that we'd have a whole terminal next door and be looking for more room. I want to recognize, Norbert, would you stand up for a minute? This is Norbert Strissel. When you think anything good, JetBlue, Boston, think Norbert. Norbert is in charge of our nearly 3,000 employees. We call them crew members here in Boston. They're the ones that make it happen day in and day out. They're the ones delivering the 130 flights. We're going to 150 flights. We're not only the largest carrier at Logan, we're proud to be the largest carrier in the history of this airport. And it's delightful, finally, with Worcester on the map, to be able to say we're the largest in the Commonwealth, not just in Boston. So we're really proud that Worcester has finally taken off. I think one of the biggest things about today for JetBlue, besides our own international footprint that's grown, is the catalyst we have been with other carriers. And whether it's El Al, who's going to be starting service here, Cathay Pacific, Emirates began their service here, Hainan, and the growth they have done, the expansion they will do, ANA with the new 787, they have all come to Boston and to the Commonwealth not only because of the great riches and human capital that you have, but they needed a great partner. And we were honored to be the ones to go to Massport and to talk to them and say, how can we work with you to lure these carriers here? So it's been a terrific partnership. JetBlue would not be where we are today without the strong support of the Office of the Governor, the Mayor, and Massport. We are just so grateful for everything Massport has done for us. So I would ask if we could give everyone at Massport a round of applause. I will briefly close and say that when we begin our service to the Vineyard, that's, you can look online for the legalities, but it's going to be a $49 introductory sale. And the fare to Port-tau Prince and Sacramento is going to be $149 one way. So you might want to pull out your little devices and start booking. Those will be June 17th for the Vineyard and for Port-tau Prince, and the 18th for Sacramento. So I look forward to seeing many of you back here for the inaugural ceremony. And Consul General, I hope you'll be on that inaugural flight. Terrific. That's it. I want to be mercifully brief, as the Governor said, and just thank everybody for coming out today. JetBlue is thrilled to be doing this. We look forward to growing this service. We've been in Haiti for over a year from New York and Fort Lauderdale, and the markets have just been off the charts. Our customer service brand is omnipresent on all those flights. We have Haitian Creole language speaking flight attendants on every flight, as we will from here. And if the market comes out and supports it, we will expand it. That's how we do business. So thank you all for coming out today, and thank you all for your support.
So we're very honored as our last speaker to hear from the Haiti Consul General, who's been in this post about 5 years. She was born in Port-tau Prince. She's an attorney. She did her graduate work at UMass Boston Graduate School, so she knows Haiti and she knows Boston, and so she's the perfect person to be the ambassador in both directions on our behalf. So with that, I'd like to introduce Haiti Consul General Bernache.
Charlie Baker, Governor of Massachusetts, Honorable Marty Walsh, Mayor of Boston, Honorable Mrs. Polito, Mr. Land, distinguished guests, Mrs. Saint-Fleur, all my fellow Haitians. Today is a pleasure and an honor for me as General Consul of Haiti in Boston to be part of such great event. The announcement of direct flight from Boston to Port-tau Prince during the summer 2015. This is very good news for Haiti, for the Haitian community in New England. Even though it's only 2 days per week and limited to the summer period, it will be a great relief for us. And we hope it will be extended along the year, Mr. Land. It will be a win-win situation. JetBlue is going to have a lot of business within the Haitian community. Indeed, Massachusetts is the 3rd largest Haitian community in the USA. It represents a market of more of 70,000 Haitians. It will help us, Haitians, to be more connected to our relatives in Haiti. On the name of the Haitian community, I would like to say thank you to JetBlue for this move, and thank you to all the people who made this happen. The Haitian government is working hard to rebuild Haiti and put in place the infrastructures. Investors from all over the world start to see the opportunities. Local investors and major foreign companies invest now heavily in international standards hotels. We have the Hotel Royal Oasis, El Rancho, Marriott, Best Western. Now, with direct flight in 4 hours and 15 minutes, a vacation in Haiti will largely be held in more comfortable conditions. It will reinforce relations between Bostonians and Haitians. Haiti is taking a step toward recapturing his place as one of the leading destinations in the Caribbean. Now, with the direct flight, we can invite all of us to come to Haiti, and especially Mayor Walsh, has you already expressed the idea to go back to Haiti. Now, we would like to thank you. Thank you, Massport. Thank you, Mr. Land. Thank you, JetBlue, for everything. And we wait to see you in Haiti. Thank you.